Hello, it's Hamed here, sharing insight on the intersection of science with business, policy, consulting, and more. Big thanks to those who have been eagerly awaiting this video. I appreciate your support. And if you are new, welcome. Drop a hello in the comment section. And if you're returning, thanks again for joining. And do not forget to subscribe for more. So this channel is aimed to complement your scientific knowledge and exposure by preparing you for the life after graduation, after your PhD, when not only your scientific skills will matter, but the ability to leverage them effectively. How to leverage these skills effectively and making you a sought after professional across various sectors within the life sciences, from academia to industry. That's what I share on this channel. So today we'll cover two things. Firstly, we'll look at some job opportunities, and then we'll talk about I'll take a closer look at the life science industry, the industry you are serving as a PhD, as a postdoc, or as a PI. You are a stakeholder, so you're serving the industry. So we'll explore this industry and share some information that would help us in future roles, whether the business side of science, the policy or consulting side of science. Starting with the opportunity, there are two opportunities here based in the UK. Two vacancies for the position of senior portfolio manager with the UKRI BBSRC. The UKRI, the UK Research and Innovation, and the BBSRC is the Biotechnology and Biological Sciences Research Councils. So you'll be working within the business interaction unit of this organization, and in this role you will serve as a bridge between the scientists, industry, academia, business, and policy. The minimum requirement for this role is a BSc in biosciences, but a PhD or MSc is desired. So one interesting part about this work is that, this role is that they want you to have a background in biosciences, a background in molecular biology, and to know beyond that, to have beyond that, what are those extra things? An understanding of the business side of science. Obviously, you'll be serving as a bridge between science, industry, academia, business, and policy. They want you to understand the impact that commercialization of scientific research can have, and they also want you to have an experience in strategy development, which is not something we will learn in the lab. Strategy development relates to consulting, and in this context, let's say life science consulting. It's a full-time role, hybrid, and permanent, and the pay is generous. Depending on your field, you could work within the life science, the health and well-being area of this business interaction unit, or you work within the crop and other areas. So bring in your scientific skills and understanding to bridge the gap between business, researchers, policymakers, and innovators like that. This is what they need. So the other opportunity is based in the United States. It's a role of field marketing manager within the life sciences of the Merck Group. The Merck Group again, well, the Merck Group is one of the key players in the life science industry. So for this role, the minimum requirement is a BSc in biotechnology or molecular biology, but a PhD is preferred. Cool. So this role again, you bridge between science, business, and innovations, which reflect the core of what we discuss here. Yeah, you are a scientist, agreed, but take it further. Learn other things that you'll be able to apply your science in various settings. So as a field marketing manager within life sciences with this organization, the Merck Group, the Merck Group, if you heard of Sigma Aldrich, so it's one of the Merck is a parent company of Sigma Aldrich. So what we'll do as a life science manager is you'll be up to date with industry trends and market influences, and then you would assist in implementing the company's CDMO strategy, which is the contract development and manufacturing organization. This is a term we'll look into in subsequent video. In this role, you would engage with research institutions and laboratories to understand their needs and be up to date with industry trend and market influences. You provide information specifically on products such as mRNA and lipid nanoparticle, and you establish and maintain tools to support the business development unit. Great. If you want to apply, it's still on. As for the first opportunity, the UKRI business opportunity, that closes on the 7th of April. So apply if you are interested. Now, let's move on to our journey in the intersection of science with business, policy, and consulting. So remember in our previous video, we explained what science business is. We talk about life science business, we talk about how business evolved into a company, and we talk about the life science industry. We also introduced the concept of science policy, and we talked about consulting, life science consulting, and how they are related. So if you haven't watched this video, do take a moment to watch the previous video where I discuss all of this. We'll be building upon that. We'll be concentrating on life science, examining it through the lenses of business, policy, and consulting, because they are all interconnected. So the life science industry is a general grouping of fields that work together to better the life of organisms, including human. So it comprises companies and organizations focused on research and development aimed at enhancing the lives and well-being of living organisms. So the fields within the life science industry include biotechnology, pharmaceutical, biomedicine, the medical devices, environmental science, food processing, nutraceutical, and more. So when we talk about industry in general, if you want to understand an industry, you need to know some fundamental aspect. Among that is trends. You remember the two-job advert, the field marketing manager within life science description is you should understand the trends in that industry. And then you need to understand the challenges and opportunities, the consumers in that industry. For example, as a researcher, you are one of the consumers. You need to understand the product and the market, the key players in this industry, one of which is the Merck Group. Let's take a look at trend. Trend essentially is what's happening in that industry, the shifts and pattern that shape the trajectory of that industry, telling you where the industry is going. So they are changes or development that's happening within a particular field in that industry, say biotechnology, for example. Trend often reflects changes in consumer behaviors. You are one of the consumer. So if scientists, for example, stop using a particular antibody or a particular inhibitor, it's going to cause a trend in that industry. Trend also reflects, the market preferences, global challenges, and it also reflects changes in funding and regulatory policies. Some of the trends in the life science industry include the growing focus on gene therapies and precision medicine, drug discoveries, artificial intelligence in different aspects of life science field and research, and growing focus on research on antimicrobial resistance. So these are some of the trends in the life science industry. Trends could shape the future of life science industry and could influence the strategies and R&D focus of companies, and it could also impact to some extent the allocation, the government priority and research funding allocation for research institutions, influencing research focus and specialization that scientists will prioritize, and then it could also influence your research areas. I mean, your PhD topics. You say when you search for PhD, the topics that you see, current PhD openings are most of the time, not always, going in line with the trends in that industry. So now take a look, think about your current research, your own research. Was it partly influenced by the trends in the industry, in the life science industry, or is it relevant to the trends in that industry? Share your answer in the comment section. So we'll pause here for now and we'll continue in our next video. I hope you gain valuable insight into the other side of science, business, policy, and consulting side of science. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.